I'm starting to realize that I'm not as important to people as I thought I was, or I'm not seemingly as special to people as they claim I am. And it bothers me because when you hear people constantly say, "Oh, you're really cool. I really like you. You're really important. Oh, I got to get with you. I got to be with you." And then ghost. To have people in your life that put so much on a pedestal to say that you mean so much to them, but to treat you like a second option, like it gets tiresome because I'm always someone's second option. I'm never I'm never the first option. In every relationship, in every friendship, I am the second person. Like when I was friends with my homegirl Danica, we were tight all throughout high school. And even after we graduated, about a year or so after we graduated high school, we were still close. But our friendship didn't last because she started treating me like the second option friend. Like, I wasn't the first person she would call to hang out with. I was the last person she would call when the other people she wanted to hang out with didn't want to hang out with her. I was only important when she was going through something. Like when she had issues with a dude she was seeing, personal problems, whatever the case was, I was the perfect friend for that. And we would, be chilling in my house and talking and going through all of the things that she was going through. And I would provide advice and, try to be supportive. I was a good friend. But I was only valuable to her when she wanted me. And it was the same thing in relationships. In relationships, if I got approached by a guy, I usually found out that they had something going on with someone else prior to reaching out to me, and it didn't work out. So then they try to see what's up with me. Now, in hindsight, when you hear it, you go, well, there's nothing wrong with that. People do that all the time, but it's the outcome. Because when it comes to men versus women in dating, right? When a guy says to you, "Yeah, I was dealing with somebody, but it didn't work out, and I saw you, and I was like, well, let me see what she's about." What he really means is, the woman that I wanted didn't want me. It didn't work out. So I'm going to reach out to you and see if you want me. But when she does want me or looks in my direction or gives me any kind of attention, I'm going to stop talking to you. I've been down this road more times than I can count. That's how I know. That is exactly how I know. And it's frustrating and it's hurtful because I know that I'm a good person. I'm not mean. I'm not mean spirited. I'm a kind and loving person. And I keep saying it because these are things I know. And I keep hearing it. But people don't treat me the way that they say they view me. And maybe that's partially my fault too, because I don't hold them accountable. When they do it, I leave, or I bow out gracefully, or I may say something to express that I pick up on it, and then I'm out. But after a while, it gets very tiresome, and my heart hurts a lot. When I say my heart hurts, like I'm fighting not to cry now, because every day I feel like it's kind of like when you're trying to keep water from breaking the dam, and you keep trying to plug up that hole and then add more logs to it. But no matter what you try to do to prevent the dam from breaking, if the structure is just overwhelmed, it's going to break. And my heart is kind of like that. I have so much love inside of me that I want to give to someone who genuinely deserves it. And when I keep thinking that I might have found someone, they disappear. And it's hard. It's hard. And I'm trying. But when people talk about committing suicide or, just barricading themselves in their houses, getting cats, this is why. Because how many times can you put yourself out there to people and everyone's telling you, keep trying, you'll find your someone. But you know what? At 30, I'm feeling like I am on the verge of not finding anybody. Because every guy I talk to, the first thing they want to talk about is putting their dick in my mouth. How do you call someone beautiful and then say that to someone? How? So how special can I possibly be to anybody when I can't even have a decent civil conversation with a man without him trying to input some sexual innuendo? This is why I stay to myself.